When you delve into the world of philosophy, one name often stands out, shining brighter than most: Søren Kierkegaard. Born in 1813 in the heart of Copenhagen, Denmark, Kierkegaard grew up surrounded by deep philosophical discussions, thanks to his father. Imagine being a child, absorbing these profound conversations, shaping your thinking. It's no surprise then that, as he grew, he decided to study philosophy and theology at the University of Copenhagen. But here's the catch. He became disenchanted with many of the philosophical writings he came across. Why? He felt they lacked depth and authenticity, that they didn't really tap into the raw, lived experiences of human beings. This feeling pushed him in a new direction, leading him to one of his most groundbreaking ideas: the concept of existential anxiety, or as he called it, angst. Now, don't confuse this with the kind of anxiety you might discuss with a therapist. No, Kierkegaard's angst dives deep, exploring the very nature of our existence. It's about that unsettling feeling we all experience when faced with the vastness of life and the weight of our choices. But here's where Kierkegaard throws us a curveball. Instead of seeing anxiety as something negative, he views it as a golden opportunity. It's like the universe's way of nudging us, saying, hey, there's more to explore, more to understand about yourself. According to him, this anxiety, this dizziness of freedom, as he calls it, arises from the endless possibilities and responsibilities we bear. In today's world, we're constantly overwhelmed with choices. From the small decisions like what to have for breakfast, to the bigger life-altering ones. The weight of these decisions can indeed be paralyzing. But Kierkegaard? He saw this as a chance for personal growth. Here's the thing, though. He believed that simply feeling this anxiety wasn't enough. It's what we do with it that counts. Do we let it push us into a corner, or do we harness it, using it as fuel for our passions? For Kierkegaard, passion was the answer to navigating and even transcending this anxiety. He believed that embracing what truly resonates with us, what he termed our subjective truth, could transform our lives. But embracing this truth requires something of us. It demands a leap of faith. Not necessarily in a religious sense, although Kierkegaard's views were deeply rooted in his Christian beliefs. It's about believing in our own experiences and values, even if they don't align with mainstream thought. It's not an easy path. Society has its expectations, its norms. Straying from them can be daunting. But Kierkegaard encourages us to do just that. He warns us of the dangers of conformity and the allure of distractions. Instead, he advocates for introspection and self-reflection. In conclusion, anxiety, for all its discomfort, holds immense potential. Life's uncertainties and fears aren't going away. But instead of being paralyzed by them, Kierkegaard encourages us to face them head-on, to take leaps of faith, and to find our own unique path in the vast expanse of existence. In the era of digital information, one might argue that we're more anxious than ever. Our phones buzz with notifications, constantly feeding us news, updates, and reminders of what everyone else is doing. Social media paints pictures of idealized lives, and we're often left wondering if we're measuring up. The FOMO, fear of missing out, is real, and it's easy to feel like we're perpetually lagging behind. But let's take a moment to view our modern anxieties through Kierkegaard's lens. If anxiety is a response to the vastness of choices and the uncertainty of life, then perhaps this digital age, with its overwhelming array of options, is simply amplifying what humans have always felt. The core issue remains the same. How do we navigate a world filled with endless possibilities? Kierkegaard's answer? Passion and subjective truth. Today, that could translate to pursuing what genuinely resonates with us, rather than chasing after every trend or societal expectation. It means valuing our unique journey, even if it doesn't get 1,000 likes on Instagram. But how do we discover this passion, this personal truth? Kierkegaard emphasized solitude and introspection. In today's context, this could be as simple as unplugging for a few hours, journaling, or even taking a long walk without headphones. It's in these quiet moments that we can hear ourselves think, reflect on our desires, and chart our own course. However, a word of caution. Embracing our subjective truth doesn't mean disregarding the opinions and feelings of others. It's about finding a balance, a harmony between our inner voice and the world outside. It's a dance, really. One where we lead, guided by our authentic selves, but remain flexible and open to the rhythm of life. And yes, the journey will be fraught with anxiety. But remember, Kierkegaard's perspective. This isn't a burden, it's an invitation. An invitation to explore, to question, and most importantly, to grow. By leaning into our anxieties, by facing them with courage and curiosity, we can unlock potentials we never knew we had. In essence, the teachings of this 19th century philosopher hold incredible relevance even today. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, Kierkegaard's insights remind us of the timeless challenges and joys of the human experience. It's a journey with anxiety as our unexpected companion, nudging us towards greatness. So, we've looked at Kierkegaard's ideas in a broad sense, but how does this apply to the nitty-gritty of our daily lives? How can we use his philosophy to navigate the mundane challenges we face every day? Think of the times you've been paralyzed by indecision, whether it's choosing a career path, deciding where to live, or even picking what to eat for dinner. Kierkegaard would probably say, embrace the angst. Instead of shying away from the anxiety these choices bring, lean into them. They're a sign that you're grappling with life's vastness, its endless array of possibilities. But he wouldn't just advise wallowing in anxiety. Kierkegaard was all about action. It's essential to reflect, yes, but then to make a choice, to take that leap of faith. And here's the beautiful part. Even if you stumble, even if the choice isn't perfect, it's still a step forward. It's a part of your unique journey, and there's value in that. Now, consider our relationships. In an age of digital communication, it's easy to feel isolated even when we're constantly connected. Kierkegaard's emphasis on authentic selfhood can be a guide here. Are we being genuine in our interactions, or are we just presenting a curated version of ourselves? Seeking authentic connections, where we're true to our subjective truths, can lead to deeper, more fulfilling relationships. And what about those moments of existential dread, those sleepless nights when we wonder about our place in the universe? Kierkegaard's been there. His philosophy encourages us to face these feelings head-on, to wrestle with them, and in doing so, find our unique purpose. It's not about finding the answer because, let's face it, life doesn't come with a manual. It's about finding your answer, your subjective truth. In the end, Kierkegaard's philosophy is empowering. It tells us that yes, life is uncertain and often overwhelming. But within that uncertainty lies a world of possibility. By embracing our anxieties, our passions, and our subjective truths, we can carve out a meaningful path for ourselves. And isn't that the ultimate goal? To lead a life that, while filled with ups and downs, resonates with our deepest selves? Kierkegaard might not have all the answers, but he gives us a powerful lens to view and tackle life's challenges. In his philosophy, we find not just a guide to understanding the world, but a call to action, a push towards living our best, most authentic lives. As we navigate the intricate tapestry of our lives, we often find ourselves at crossroads, bombarded with choices and the looming shadows of existential thoughts. This is where Kierkegaard's teachings shine as a beacon, illuminating our path with its wisdom. Today, we live in a world that frequently demands conformity. There's a constant pressure to fit in, to match up to societal benchmarks of success, beauty, and happiness. But as Kierkegaard teaches us, true fulfillment doesn't lie in the external or in the approval of the masses. It's found within, in our subjective truths, in the passions that set our souls alight. For many of us, the concept of embracing anxiety might seem counterintuitive. We've been conditioned to see it as an adversary, something to be battled and defeated. But Kierkegaard offers a refreshing perspective. He invites us to see anxiety as a companion on our journey, a reminder of our freedom, our potential, and the vast expanse of possibilities that life offers. So, as we face the challenges of our modern world, be it the anxiety of choice, the weight of societal expectations, or the quest for genuine connections, let's remember Kierkegaard's wisdom. Let's remember to pause, to reflect, and then to take that leap of faith, embracing our authentic selves. In conclusion, the essence of Kierkegaard's philosophy is not just about understanding life, but truly experiencing it. It's a call to dive deep, to confront our fears, and to passionately pursue what truly matters to us. In a world that can often seem chaotic and overwhelming, his teachings offer a roadmap to finding clarity, purpose, and ultimately, personal fulfillment. As we embrace the teachings of this profound thinker, we don't just learn how to navigate life's challenges, we learn how to thrive amidst them, crafting a life story that's uniquely and authentically ours.